I hope you have gone through the video that I had posted to you on the chapter A Tale of Two Birds. I hope you have read the chapter too. Now, I'm going to give you the summary of this chapter. This is a tale of two birds, and it is a very famous folk tale from ancient India. This story revolves around two birds who took birth from the same mother but grew in the company of different people. Let's see how it happens. So once upon a time, there lived a bird with her two babies in a nest on a very tall tree in a forest. The mother bird looked after her babies day and night. One day, a big storm brought down the tree on which the mother had built her nest. Hit by a very heavy branch, the mother died. And the strong wind blew away the two little birds to the other side of the forest. And it so happened that one bird landed near a cave where robbers lived, and the other one landed outside a rishi's ashram. Time passed and the birds grew. One day the king came chasing a deer deep into the forest and lost his way. When he got tired, he sat to rest under a tree near this cave. It was then that he heard a voice crying out that there was someone under the tree and he could be robbed of his jewels and horse. Now the king was very surprised. He looks up and sees the brown bird on the tree saying this. And even before anyone could come, he fled on his horse quickly. The king then reached an ashram. He saw a similar bird, but this one was polite and welcomed the king into the ashram. The bird saw that the king was puzzled and explained that the other bird was his brother, who had fallen into the company of robbers. The rishi then explained the story of the two birds to the king when he came back to the ashram and said, "A person is recognized by the people who are friends to them. The first bird fell in the company of robbers and became like a robber, while the second bird lived in the company of the saints, so he became like the saint." The king now understood everything. He took blessings from the rishi and returned back to his home. From this story, we understand that we should always make friends with the people who are of good nature. If we take the company of bad people, we will also become bad. Hope you have gone through that, and I hope you have understood the story too. And the story is about two birds who get separated because of a storm and how they fell in the hands of one in the hands of a robber and the other in the hands of a rishi. And then in the end you can see the difference in the characters of these two birds. Now I'll give you the meanings of some difficult words here. Robbers, robbers means a thief or a burglar or a person who does robbery. Fortunately means luckily or happily by good luck. Blew down means to be driven by means of current of air. Hunt is to chase and try to catch or kill, to pursue. Amazed means to be surprised. Comfortable means suitable or to be at ease. Alike means similar or identical. Imitates means copies. And then the first question from this chapter is, how did the two baby birds get separated? How did they get separated? Remember? Where did they live? They lived on a tall tree in a nest with the mother, isn't it? And then there was a strong wind which blew, and the mother was killed when a branch fell on the bird, and the two little birds get separated. So let's see what the answer is. The two baby birds lived in a tall tree with their mother. One day a big storm blew and the tree came down. The mother bird was killed and strong wind blew the two chicks away to the other side of the forest, at a little distance from each other, and they got separated from each other. The second question is, where did each of them find a home? What is it? One of the baby bird was carried by the storm and found its home in a cave of robbers. And the other baby bird landed near a rishi's ashram. The third question is, what did the first bird say to the stranger? What did it say? Remember? The first bird said, "Quick, hurry up. There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse." The fourth question is, what did the second bird say to him? What did the second bird say? The second bird said, "Welcome to the ashram, sir. Please go inside and rest. The rishi will be back soon." How did the rishi explain the different ways in which the birds behaved? What did the rishi say? The rishi explained that the birds were reflecting the impact of their company. And the last question was, that is the sixth question was, which one of the following sums up the story best? Three options were given to you, and the options were, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Second one is known by the company one keeps. And the third one, a friend in need is a friend indeed. And the correct option was, one is known by the company one keeps. Now here what I want to tell you is, these three options given to you are actually proverbs. So what is a proverb then? A proverb is a simple, concrete, traditional saying that expresses a perceived truth based on common sense or experience. It's from ages people have been giving you advices by telling such proverbs. Proverbs are wise sayings that give advice about life. They are the gems of wisdom. The first option was, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. This proverb, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, means that it's better to hold on to something you have rather than take the risk of getting something better, which may come to nothing. So it's actually a warning against taking unnecessary risk. It is better to keep what you have in your hand rather than take risk of getting something which you may not get, like the birds that are sitting in the bush. A man is known by the company he keeps. A man's character is generally judged by the kind of people he lives with. He will be declared a gentleman if he keeps company of good, gentle, and noble men. He will be condemned as a bad character if he keeps company with the bad character. We saw that in the chapter, The Tale of Two Birds, where one bird fell into the hands of the robbers and began to speak like a robber and behave like a robber, while the other bird, which fell into the hands of a rishi, was very polite, well behaved, and talked like a rishi. So if a person has a company of bad friends, the people around him will avoid him because of the image which is created by the bad company. On the other hand, people always like to interact with good people. If someone is good and has good company, others will always welcome him and will like to be his friends. The third option was, a friend in need is a friend indeed. It's a very common saying. What does it mean? This means that a friend who helps you when you really need help is true friend. The idea here is that when someone is going through a tough time, a true friend will be there to support them. Because they provide help in time of need, they show themselves to be a real friend. Now here I have given you some more examples of what proverbs are. Now the short answer to that questions, the first one is, how did different company affect the character and behavior of the two birds? Answer is, the two birds were brothers, but they got separated when a storm blew. One came down near a cave where robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram. The former learnt the language of the robbers, while the latter learned to welcome the strangers sweetly. Thus their company shaped their behavior. The second question, what amazed the king as he stood near the cave? The answer is, the king heard a big brown bird on the tree calling out to the robbers to come and loot the stranger. Third question, how did the other bird greet the king? The other bird welcomed the king to the ashram. Gently he requested the king to make himself comfortable in the ashram. The next question is, how did the king reach the rishi's ashram? Why did the two birds behave with the king differently? The answer is, the king came to the forest to hunt a deer. He rode deep into the forest and lost his way. Tired, he stood near a cave. One bird informed the robbers to rob the traveler of his jewels and his horse. The king sensed danger and rode away. Soon he came to a rishi's ashram. He sat down in tree's shade. He was amazed to hear another bird's voice. It requested him to enter the ashram and rest. The two birds were real brothers, but one became crook in the company of robbers. The other became gentle in the company of the rishi. The holy man told the king that one's good or bad company makes one noble or wicked.